So I'm trying to break my granny from a very, very nasty habit she has, which is smoking cigarettes. Smoking is so bad for you. Like, even the cigarette companies, they have these rat farms. They breed rats, and they just let them run around, and they have these people coming around behind them, just picking up their poop and putting them in the cigarettes. So, if you smoke cigarettes, guess what? You're smoking rat poop, you stupid bastard. So, think about that next time. And so I got these little sticks that you put in the cigarette, and whenever like fire hits them, then they explode. Well, I thought that would be a good idea. It turns out, it wasn't a very good idea. So let me tell you. She always leaves her cigarettes laying on the table, and she always leaves one laying out, and that's always the one that she smokes the next time. She's an easy target. So I grabbed a cigarette when she went out of the room. I shove a little stick in there. I try to push it back there a little far, 2-3 hits in, and, see what happens. So I followed her around, and she went back in the kitchen. She grabbed a cigarette. So I was like, all right, here we go, showtime. And she lit the cigarette, and she was smoking it, and I was trying to watch her, but I was trying not to be so obvious, and so I wouldn't give it away. When she smoked, she'd take 2 hits. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, anytime now, anytime. And the third hit, boom! Scared the shit out of me. Almost pissed my pants. I was like, it scared the hell out of me. So I look over, and Granny's just standing with a cigarette in her mouth, fucking half of her blown off, fucking black on her face, and she just standing there all fucking dumbfounded, like, what the fuck just happened? My cigarette just exploded. She thinks she's gonna sue Marlboro and be a witch will bitch, but guess what? Nope, it was Jimmy, wasn't Marlboro. And she don't look very happy. She don't look very happy at all. She got exploded cigarette in her mouth, black stuff on her face, and I got piss driven down my leg, because it scared me very, very badly. And then I look at her and I was like, Granny, you okay? And she looked at me. I thought she knew I did it, and I was like, oh shit. That's what I was saying in my head. And she looked at me and she said, Jimmy. And I said, yes, Granny. She said, we're gonna be rich. I said, really? How we gonna be rich? She said, I'm suing Marlboro because the damn cigarette just exploded in my fucking face. And I was like, don't call Marlboro. And she said, oh, I'm not calling Marlboro, I'm calling me a warrior. And I was like, a warrior? She's like, yeah, I'm calling me a warrior. I was like, oh, Granny, don't call you a warrior, don't do that. She's like, Jimmy, you have to call you a warrior because they file papers and take her to court, and we're going to be rich. We're going to be rich because Marlboro sent me a cigarette. I bought a cigarette from Marlboro that exploded in my fucking face. And I said, well, Granny, I don't think it's Marlboro's fault. And she said, what do you mean you don't think it's Marlboro's fault? And I said, well, I have something to tell you. And her face got really, really red. And I was like, Granny, it wasn't Marlboro. It was Papa. Papa put these little sticks in her cigarette, made him fucking explode because he's sick of you smoking. And her eyes got really, really, really big. Her face got red like fire. And she was like, oh, really? It was Papa, huh? And I was like, yes, ma'am. I seen him do it. And she was like, well, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you very, very much. And she reached in her pocket, and she gave me $10. And she was like, here, go walk down the road to McDonald's, get you something to eat. And she's like, stay gone for a while, 2-3 hours. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. I was like, okay, I'll never turn down a Big Mac. A free Big Mac? Hell no, can't do that. So then I come back home, and I don't see my papa and my mama. She's sitting on the couch. I said, where Papa at? She said, don't worry about Papa. Papa's taking a little nap. A little nap. He's just fine. So I think she killed my Papa.